the publication she wrote this year, when she said she knows a lot of, but the industry gods or this industry gods will not allow her to talk. So now, is it that she's not confused?
Bossman, remember the ear infection, no?
Yeah, she can deny that now. But how did the media outlet, Insta blog, how did they hear that it was ear infection? But I don't want to put that one because that one can be argued. I'm talking about the one that we can actually say that she was the one that put it there. She said she knows a lot. I know that Kikram responded to her through Aloba's family, that you know a lot. Then she come and say it. What the lot that you know? The thing whereby your husband. Then what? She should step out and say it. You said it's the nurse. So if you know that it was the nurse that by your husband, why are you now asking for justice? That you're looking for justice for your husband. If you actually know that the nurse was the one that had by your husband. So what's justice you're still looking for?
Yeah, no, but she is not saying that it's the nurse that, no. But when the question, of course, I heard when the lawyer cross-examined her, she said, and he, of course, he was advising the judge by saying this is what she's insinuating. But remember, the Adura said, when the judge asked him, who paid Mohbad? He said, Prime Boy. But you said you were not there when it happened. Abi? He said, yes. That is what Cynthia said. So she did not at any time. And if you notice in all these things, go and take your time, sit back. You will see that the nurse is being protected. The nurse is well protected. And she's very quiet.
Yeah.
So,
the reason
if it was an error from the nurse, that in the area of negligence, yeah, she should still be made to face the law. Because you cannot be an auxiliary nurse and do not ask questions. There are many questions you have to ask a patient. Do you understand? Before you administer some drugs, they will ask you, are you allergic to this? Are you allergic to that? You understand? They will ask you those questions. It is not went from her own narrative. Now, when she said it was after he started throwing up, she realized she was meant to have passed drip. Do you get it? So she ran to go and get whatever they said she went to get. That is culpable. That is culpable. That is what they call medical blunder. So if she's being protected and not being thrown under the bus, for everybody to have so this is the thing where we go. This is what we hold on to. She will be the one to come and narrate in the court, because by now she's supposed to be in the inquest, which of course is still going to happen. She can't escape it. She can't escape it. So it is just so glaring that something isn't right, because we go here, this is not adding up, this is not adding up, this is not adding up. Then they compounded it and topped it up with the result of the autopsy. So I must confess, it is so glaring. Something isn't right.
That the nurse is being protected in Kudi, am I right?
Yeah, I said so.
Now, that would not make me to now say that I am challenging the wife of the disease to call out the nurse. I double dare you. Call the nurse. Call her out. But because if you call her out, then we know that you're actually looking for justice. Because when you call, if she called the nurse out, there are some things they're trying to protect the nurse. They've allowed the nurse to go into the comunicado ever since she came out of the detention. We don't know where she is. And if you look at the result that they read, they're trying to protect the nurse because they know that if they allow the nurse to come or that thing go against the nurse has a lot to talk about because she knows what she saw when she got there.
Because, all these things, for me, I had so much hope on the autopsy. Then when the autopsy came back, my mind immediately went back to the nurse. So that's why I really want us to listen to every testimony, all cross-examining, everything that was said by these people, word for word. Then draw your judgment from there. Do you get what? As we are still pursuing justice for more, draw your judgment from everything all these people had to say.
Yeah, you are very brilliant. But for the nurse, the father was saying something. I think he's right on that. That should be a challenge to the same girlfriend. And again, what I thought about the nurse myself, and although I don't want to go too deep, but what I thought about the nurse myself is like she met a half-dead body. Then she finalized.
Mr. King, I disagree, sir.
How?
Right. There was a time the nurse said that she doesn't know what Mohbad looks like. She has never met Mohbad before. That the person that she administered those injections was a fair, light-skinned person. That was what the nurse said.
Because is that the nurse that said that, or is the father of the nurse that said that?
It's father of the nurse.
That's the yes.
So that is misinformation.
That's not the nurse.
But
We said that we don't want to deal with this.
Do you think the father of the nurse will come out and speak in public, having not spoken to the daughter? Ask her what happened.
No.
No, we can't.
Do you know what they call the fear of life?
Yeah,
Have you ever seen what they call the fear of life?
No,
Okay.
you know why we can't take it on board?
Can I answer? Can I ask?
Certified true copy.
Yeah. Let me give Brekete a real answer to that question. Okay. So what you're telling us that the nurse did not know the person that she treated. Do you realize that the nurse was actually
no, don't get me wrong. That the nurse said that before she went to treat Mohbad.
Don't know that she was Mohbad. Yes, you're right.
Don't know who was Mohbad.
But the narrative that people trying to change that I don't want to rule, that I don't buy, is that telling me that saying that that the person that the nurse treated was not Mohbad.
But Bossman, I'm coming from the angle that the nurse was part of the script.
Berekete, that issue of nurse treating a fear-like guy, I will tell you tonight, is a big fat lie.
Okay.
So you want to tell me that?
Can I ask you a question?
Okay, so if he treated a fair guy, don't you know that the nurse was in the car when they were taking Mohbad to the hospital? Or that
Exactly.
Nurse was in the car, of course. She followed them to the hospital.
No, she was
there. You know what? He did not allow Brekete to land, though. Let Brekete tell us where he's going to. But okay, go ahead, Brekete.
Go ahead, Brekete.
Right. The nurse was with them after they left the house to the hospital. Right? From the beginning, they didn't tell us all these things. But when the father came out to speak to us, like I said, if I was the father of the nurse, I would never come out to address any public. Yeah, the nurse might be, after all the whole issues of Mohbad is spy, all these things or whatnot. Yeah, it might be a script, don't get me wrong. But it's worth talking about, right? A father will not come out and speak without having to consult the daughter. My daughter, what happened? This, that, whether it's scripted or not. But we need to look into that angle as well. That how many syringe was found in the house? How many syringe or injection was administered into the
5 syringes. 5 syringes was found.
How many was admitted to whoever that was treated?
I guess the nurse said 2.
All right. Was it Mohbad's grandmother or some grandmother that gave an interview to a radio? She told us that she knew about the injection. That Mohbad has already been given injection even before the nurse arrived.
So that's why I said the nurse met a half-dead body.
I agree with you, Berekete.
Could the nurse be? Could it have been they called up on the nurse to come and rectify?
No, I agree with people.
Okay.
I do not agree with you people. Why do I not agree with you?
We're doing self-medication before the nurse arrived.
There was self-medication.
There was self-medication.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
They wanted the nurse to come on Monday. Sadly, the nurse did not come until Tuesday.
Yeah.
But
no, and it wasn't the first nurse they were waiting for. The first nurse they called, you know, said that Abi, the first nurse they called.
No, we learned that Mohbad has his own nurse, but she wasn't available. But this other nurse is spending nurse.
So how do we wait for 124 hours because of another
stuff? That's what they're saying now, Berekete. So DJ Bami was the one that put a call across. Spendy was the one that gave the number. He also explained that at the coroner inquest. You understand? So she did not come in until Tuesday. Now, the question mark still remains. What was the condition she met Mohbad?
Exactly.
That's why I said, let WUNMI call out the nurse.
Never call out the nurse. And that is where I'm saying that in all the talk we have been talking, the nurse is protected. She has not.
You are saying the truth now.
Exactly, yes.
Exactly. They are protecting the nurse. That's why I'm saying that if WUNMI is really looking for justice.
So we cannot guess what she saw, what she met. Why did she then say, oh, I was meant to have given drip before this? You know, we do not know the condition. She met Mo. When we saw Mo on the bed, you know that picture, I can't show you because it's on this phone. You know that hand. Was it that faint way she met Mo? Do you understand? Or was Mo hale and agile? So we need to hear from her.
Let me correct something. That video that Mohbad's hand was jerking, I put it to you. We have about over 300 people watching right now. Mohbad was not the one checking that hand.
God bless you.
Mohbad was not the one checking that hand.
God bless you.
The person that was cameraing that hand was using Mohbad's finger to turn his hand.
God bless you.
Position, Mohbad's hand was twisted on the, as in it was twisted.
Is that hand Mohbad's hand?
It was Mohbad's hand, yes.
It is.
So that's why I said, did the nurse meet him like that? Or was he after the condition deteriorated that the video that?
That's why I said, WUNMI, since you know that there was a nurse that came to Kai that gave your husband injection, then we should have called out the nurse now. I dare you, call out the nurse.
Because we need to be sure. If we say, oh, the scratch or the minor wound that had happened between the argument between Mo and his friend Prime Boy, if of course Mohbad was happy the next day, nothing really happened, it's not anti-tetanus, he had anti-TB, infection, everything. So at what point did the nurse meet Mo? What made it so important and so necessary to get a nurse? Exactly. And why did they have to wait for an auxiliary nurse?
God bless you.
Why wasn't Mo taken to a hospital? If they needed to call a nurse that was coming from Cotonou and they waited and the nurse came to the house and the nurse had to start giving intravenous injection.
They lied to us that Mohbad does not like to go to hospital, which is a lie. There has been one video Mohbad did when he was at the hospital and they were taking time to treat him. He was shouting, doing a live video. I'm sure you must have seen that video too. If anything happened to me, they should treat me. He was at the hospital. All that doesn't like to go to hospital was a lie. There was videos of Mohbad. Always want to go and get checked up, do his white...
God bless you, Berekete. God bless you.
White evening and all sort of things. He even went for checkup because of the alcohol system and whatnot. There's still many videos of Mohbad.
Nobody saying he doesn't want to die now. Every video.
There was more videos of him that is circulating about him going for checkup, getting detox, getting checked, and all of that. You know,
all those things. I still personally will say to us that a lot of things. You know, I always say it. I said the more we look, the more confused we are. Do you know the only people that can give us the answer? The people that were with Mo.
That was the case. That's what we are asking every one of them.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah.
There is collective of information. Don't worry.
Can I, Bossman, can I digress for 5 seconds, please? Quickly.
Okay,
Just to correct one narrative.
We are ending. We only have 11 more minutes. We are ending 11. And you know, London people, they are here to waste our time because they are not working. I want one be one holiday. We have to go.
Right. There's been a narrative flying around from the anti-justice camp that why did Baba Mohbad decided to concrete or cement the burial ground, just to try and push a narrative of why did he go and bury his son. Now, for people listening, please, you need to know the truth. Baba Mohbad was never at the burial ground. Secondly, he did not know what transpired between cementing or not cementing. There's a video that I have here, and YEYE couldn't permit me.
How are you? Thank you.
I'll play it, and you will see that the lady there that came with CY was the one talking, and another guy that was with Darusha, both of them were the one talking about cement and to cement and concrete that burial ground. So if you could permit, we can listen to it quickly and get the clarification of that. So in case any platform we see all these people talking about this narrative, we know the truth. They're just trying to poison people's mind. Yeah. You know, with their narratives. They know the truth, but they will still continue to change. I'm gonna play now. Yeah, this is it. I'm coming. Sorry.
So, what are you trying to do?
Cement is very important. Oh, no work for WUNMI. Let's watch the video now. Let's watch the video. Show us the video.
Show us the video, Berekete. If you have the video. You can come to the big screen, right?
Yeah.
Berekete, come to the big screen. Come to the big screen and show us the video. You can make it bigger.
All the best cement here. Who
is the person speaking? Who is talking among all these people?
Yeah, because I don't understand. Berekete, can you make me understand where I'm not?
Right. The whole point of this video, the second part of that video will be cut out soon.
This is a very good information.
The guy was saying that cement, you want the best. Okay, let me. I'll play and I'll bring.
You don't go.
He say, you don't go. Want the best cement in your day. The lady now responded that okay, want the best cement in your day. She said, please let them bring the cement. The cement is very important. Anyway, that aspect is just to show us that.
Can you tell me why you have shown that? Can you explain to us? I'm lost.
The reason I showed it was why I said earlier that there's a narrative they are pushing that Baba Mohbad was the one that actually cemented the burial ground where Mohbad was buried.
That's true.
So, and we all know Baba was not there. And again, they are giving a narrative that Baba was the one who actually, you know, asked them to bury Mohbad, that he was there. You understand? And I don't see how somebody's son would buy.
Somebody is saying it's Iyalolade voice.
No, that's not Yalolade's voice, though. That's
there's a comment here.
That person is their team. That person there. That is their narrative they are pushing. That is that Yalolade that asked them to cement. No, does that voice sound like Yalolade? If you have listened to Yalolade's voice before, that is not Yalolade's voice. This is the narrative they are spreading up and down. You understand? Baba was away from the burial ground. Even after this guy, the first guy that interviewed.
Yoruba culture don't allow parents to.
The first guy that interviewed Baba Mohbad gone after they buried Mohbad. He walked down to where Baba Mohbad was outside the house. He was interviewing Baba. The first guy, OJ something. I don't know. There's one soldier guy that does
Curtis, right? Curtis.
Yeah. He was the first guy that interviewed Baba. And he did not interview. If Baba was there, that interview would have gone right there outside that burial ground. So they should stop giving wrong narrative. But because they are there to sabotage this case, to cause, you know, and they will bring this narrative.
Can I say something? When they insult, lie on Baba, can I just advise? Can you people ignore them? I just think those are just particularly distractions, because all these people that are insulting, you know, all this talking ill about Baba, saying all those derogatory things about him, I do at any time heard them calling their attention to the courtroom. They are irrelevant. Are you making sense? Although it is good, this is a good one, you know, like what you have now is a good one. You know, it's something that, you know, for posterity's sake, it's good to have it that can you see but yeah. So, but most importantly, what matters is let us concentrate on the real justice is what
exactly. Yes. Yes.
Do you understand? All this insult on Baba and everything is to break that man, to be sincere. Is to break him so that he can just say, damn, I'm working out on all these things. Okay, Pikin, don't go. But the man is, I think each day is waxing stronger. The joy of the Lord is his strength. So he's not relenting. And I think it's my motivation, to be very sincere. He's the one that motivates me. When I look at you, I say, I need to go share and see. He's going, he's not stopping. So I always feel like, okay, of course, he still needs everybody's support to at least arrive at the land flowing with milk and honey, where he will get justice for his child. And
Yeye, please try to advise Baba Mohbad. Anytime he should stop going for some interview, and he should speak less, because sometimes when you are aggressive talking, you might mislead yourself, and people will be taking advantage of it. Which what they are doing exactly, they are taking advantage of it. So you should speak less. Just eat the point.
I get you. I think one thing about Baba that if you notice, he's naturally someone that is kind of a tough man. Even I bet before the incident of this is the demise of his son. So you see, it's not everybody. If you advise him, it's not. Go and study Ekiti people. Sorry, due respect to Ekiti people, they are very heady and they are kind of very stubborn. Then coupled with the fact that the experience he's had, I think how you wish he can rewind his life to have handled things better with Mo until the demise of Mo. So he has a lot of bottled up anger, not looking for excuses for him. So sometimes I think if you try and tell him, Baba, don't talk, or don't, he will say, but Tinu one. Do you get it?
Yes, you need to be controlled.
Yeah, Tinu one. So I think we should give him that. I don't know the English. I'm trying to get search one word that will or you understand. Give him that his
courage.
Not only courage, just let him do what he wants to do. If you really appreciate somebody and you feel so much empathy for somebody, do you know his mistakes? You look for excuses for him. I don't know if you are getting me. It is the people that are totally against his seeking justice that will take it out of context. Let him go for the interviews. Let him talk. Let him air his mind. Whatever he's doing that he's not doing right. Yes, I understand you. Yes, when people talk to him, they should correct him. But most of the Baba Mohbad don't need. Not
because he could have accepted Karimo apology and just say I accepted or thank you for apologizing, but you could have called me direct. That will carry a lot of value, and again, it will help the same Karimo to talk to him more in private.
No, can I say something? Can I ask you, did he say he rejects the apology?
I think there is something similar to that.
Oh, I haven't heard him. I didn't hear it. I would have called him to say no. But
Berekete, do you listen to him when they interview him concerning the interview? I mean, concerning the message?
What are you talking about, sir? Sorry.
Did he?
When they're asking the Mohbad dad about the message that Karimo wrote for apology.
Yes, I listened to that, yeah.
Then I think he said something relating that he's not accepting, right?
Yes, he said she's yeah.
He doesn't have to trust Karimo. You people should not talk like that.
He said
He
that.
doesn't have to talk. There's no business between himself and Karimo. Sometimes you don't like him.
He said he rejected the apology because that he has never met or know even have heard about Karimo before. That the fact that she came out first to, try to change people's mind and lied on him, and it is the lie from the genesis that affected this case from the beginning, and that's
exactly. Exactly. So because there is a saying that if you want to get a devil, you use devil against devil.
No, me, although it's not me that she's apologizing to me, I've accepted it.
I personally will speak to Baba Mohbad on that.
No, I have accepted Karimo's apology.
She still has a lot to say.
You people don't be close or friends with somebody. When someone apologizes to you for how they've hurt you, if you like, don't take the apology. But it has been written down for her.
Because in life, sometimes you pretend to love your enemy in order to create more enemies against your enemies.
Misha, I didn't know that he rejected it. So I wouldn't have supported him to reject such a thing.
That apology for the kind of damage she has done.
One thing you don't understand, Emma, you calm down now.
Your heart is too kind.
You know what, Bekete?
I have forgiven her.
Every opportunity if she no, not Abatoro. Forget Abatoro. If she's given opportunity, she will apologize in a better way. Trust me. She probably doesn't even have the man's number. But I am telling you, if that girl is given the opportunity, she will go on her knees and beg Baba Mohbad.
Let me tell you my view on that apology. Let me tell you my view on that apology. My view on that apology, like I personally, me Lagata, I accepted her apology.
Thank you.
You know why? You know why I accept her apology? Because even in the Bible, only forgive those who
trespass against you. So the Heavenly Father too will forgive you.
To forgive us. And the only thing he said, when you want to pray to me, you need to thank me first. You need to seek for forgiveness and then ask me what you want.
Ask for it.
Let me tell you, whether that apology is genuine or not genuine, the fact that
she opens her mouth.
Whether true because she's fighting her sister or there's a problem in their family, it doesn't matter. She can have problem with her family and still not apologize.
Yeah.
But the fact that she done that, but she needs, if she wants Baba to accept that apology, she needs to come out and tell the world the truth.
You now, Bekete.
And again, Berekete, we are living.
Okay, easy, you see,
Yeye, my contribution, if Baba is listening, is this.
Let me tell you, and to new ye, Karimo saw that it Mohbad spirit
exactly. And again, Baba Mohbad should listen.
Woman, you people are men. Handling this matter is not in the area of Karimo. But Karimo, Me, giving Karimo.
Yeye, I want to say one thing.
Do you know Karimo gbé ọ̀tá àwọn ọmọ mi ṣépè, ó gbé ọ̀tá ọkọ mi ṣépè, ó bú mi gidi, ó máa wá bú mi, ó ṣe chat fún mi, ó wọ́ bíṣì mi, èmi ò kíá.
What comes around goes around.
Yeah, mi ò ní parọ́.
No, mo mean, tẹ́ bá gbọ́ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ ní gbogbo period yẹn Yeye Kudi. She gave
Àní mo gbọ́. Mi ò ṣe ní gbọ́. Ṣé mi ni mo kọ́kọ́ sọ pé Karimo òun ṣe báyìí. But we must forgive her.
She's been forgiven.
I'm forgiving her, Yeye Kudi.
She's been forgiven.
That too must forgive her. Only reason. Forget it.
That's my point.
Forget it.
I have some American friends, So, and these guys, what they taught me is this: when you have enemies.
Sally, let me tell you, if somebody apologizes to Baba Mohbad, it's his gain. If he has enough as you people are expecting, but if he gives room and leaves room, not for any closeness, there's no reason for her to be close to Baba. It's just that there's a reason why she apologized. And for that reason, if you allow her to let you people know the reason why she apologized by being nice towards her, which is the word I didn't want to use, but you people allow me to say it. You people will hear more, but
Yeye, kòkòrò tó jẹ́ ẹ̀fọ́, ìdí ẹ̀fọ́ ló wà.
Ẹ má wọlé, àwa gba apology ẹ wọlé.
No, but then tapo sí.
Tapo sí Yeye Kudi. Ebi gba apology Karimo wọlé o, ṣé mo why?
Èmi ò gbọ́ níbi tí bàbá ti reject apology, but
Baba rejected for real. Yeye Kudi, I personally accepted Karimo's apology because you know why? Nobody is perfect in life, and once we realize our mistakes, it's always good to apologize. But again, because Karimo gave us 60% of the truth through whichever way or whatever pushed her to do that, in what she said in the last couple of weeks, so to say, Yeye Kudi, I am telling you,
And BàRßT, I want to tell you one thing.
None of you
Why
can convince me
Yeye
against Karimo. Because everybody here, ṣé Karimo ṣó gbé ọ̀tá àwọn ọmọ yín ṣépè? Ṣé Karimo ṣó gbé ọ̀tá yín ṣépè? Ṣé ó gbé ọ̀tá?
Yeye, there is something I wanted to tell you, Yeye.
Gbogbo ẹbí mi, kò sí nǹkan tí ò sọ síbẹ̀. But èmi
àdúrà ló ń gbà. It's not
mo ti dáríjì. Now the case of Baba Mohbad, ó hurt Baba Mohbad more because nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ fún in a bid to be loyal to her sister. Ó wá bà ti bàbá jẹ́, ó ń bà ti case yẹn jẹ́. Èèyàn ó dẹ̀ realize pé ẹni tóun ṣẹ̀ ni bàbá yẹn. Oh, they apologize. I know you people want it to be better apology, anything. You at least the first she made. Do not even reject it. I would have preferred Baba to even act as if I want Borara. And watch and see. Not embarrass by apology. No, it's wrong, go.
No, our apology is accepted. Then Yeye, there is something I wanted to say. Yeye, you are a very kind somebody, which is very good. And what I wanted to say again about all the whole issue is about the same lady we are talking about. For her to stop, it was because of the last program you did and your advisor, you spoke to her. I think that really touched her and that pushed her back a bit. So she's listening to you too.
In the morning, he did that apology. She needed to quickly do something to make her heart free. So that apology, she may be planning more in a way that but she's also going to be scared. She probably will be so scared to go and be calling Baba, and Baba will start shouting at her or shun her, But if she has somebody that can take her to Baba, I bet she will apologize. And she has more to say. She has more to say. Queen of Energy, sit there and be saying story. Sit down there and be saying story. You people just know how to add pepper to something. You don't have solution to any problem.
You are very good, and your husband is a very lucky man to have such wife like you.
It's true that they add pepper. They play.
Where is she? Who is she?
But she's married. This Baba that was even looking for excuse for blessing now. She's married. And she's with her husband. Òun gan hot bàbá díẹ̀, but bàbá yẹn ò bínú sí wọn.
Wow.
You see one because the Baba if you talk to him now, he's always looking for excuses for Darusha, sorry, Adura and what's her name? Blessing. He won't talk bad about them. Me ò fi parọ́. Go and try it.
But God forgive me. I think that Adura, God forgive me, that Adura of a boy, that one, Baba should go and do DNA test.
As with the verse that say Adura, you not do well, you not talk, Baba will just say Adura is quiet. Oh, quiet. Baba to Mama, why excuse? When the Blessing to marry, so okay, back on Tolomo, and that's how he is. He's not pay anything. All he's seeking is justice for him. Blessing is not to be sincere. Blessing or shake or I want to take position of Blessing. I want more Baba me that take Blessing or shake or on that region.
That Blessing, that name, that will change it. That Blessing. Blessing. Change the name.
Blessing is, I think, if we
they should change the name to Atako.
No, I think Blessing is quiet too. I think
the name should be changed to Atako.
On this platform, they are not good. I'm not supporting them. The men on the men on the platform, they are not good. They are not. They don't know. Leave Blessing. One more Baba. One more yele. Emma, they are that's all more. As Baba himself, no, just get any complaint. Let's leave. He is not worried. He is concerned about waiting by more. Blessing one your boy.
Blessing should not forget that she also have child.
Mr. King.
It's not Blessing. In fact, my son Atako. Atako.
Aside when we are
Adura go another Atako number 2.
No, you push me every blab every silly. I pray for blab you do know ojú ọkàn àṣì láti support bàbá ẹ̀. So our son is that going to read word for word what Adura too said after Wunmi. So tomorrow we continue. These London people, tomorrow they are at home. They are going to just sleep like this. They have kept us here till now. I have to go. She don't okay, you see, I know why. She has no part in particular that matters for us to refer to her. Do you get it? She wasn't with Mo during his last days. You understand? So let's forget about it. Let's not. It's just like going to pick on. Leave her to her father. She's not in any way involved in this.
If they are listening, I just want them to know that boy, Little Lua, Oladimeji Emmanuel Aloba, he loves every one of them in his own body. He tattooed their name. Everything in his body.
A child do to join. I've never seen somebody.
I don't think I can do that for my siblings or anything like that. He put that. That's to tell you that.
He takes to tattoo anything. He put them into his brain.
Do you know that putting all those tattoos of all the people around or that he loves.
Yes, in fact, it's only Wunmi that took officer right now. Ó fi Liam, ó fi gbogbo àwọn tó àwọn ìyá bàbá àtàwọn siblings ẹ̀. Only Wunmi ni kò kọ sí ara ẹ̀ bí mo ṣe gbọ́.
Sherry pain to fi gba tattoo yẹn sára was the pain he was going through.
Exactly.
Wow. No pain, no gain.
Wunmi is there. Me have been here. All the time they've been mentioning it, I've never heard that Wunmi's name is there. I learnt Liam is there. I learnt Mommy and Daddy is there. Joseph and Kiloruko Yayen. Then I learnt the Blessing and Adura, they are there. I've never heard that Wunmi is there. Me Ogbori. I've never heard that Wunmi is there. Me Ogbori pe Wunmi wa lara. Liam ni mo mọ̀ pé wà ńbẹ̀.
May his soul rest in peace. He's a good guy. He's a God living in the body. God living in the flesh.
I've had an opportunity to meet him once.
Sibling that much.
He's so humble. He's an humble guy.
Yes, for you to have described his sibling, all of them on his body. Go and ask about tattoo, how painful it is. For him to have done it, it speaks volume about that boy. How so much love.
The way he was when he was doing that tattoo, the pain that is going through is to ease his pain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, and like I said, that guy.
Ìyá Mohbad is there. Moyo sorry, Ìyá Mohbad is there. The name of the mother is one name like that. Mama ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀. Mo fojú mi rí orúkọ màmá ẹ̀ àti àwọn they go and no.
Bóyá orúkọ màmá ẹ̀ aṣẹ́wó ńlá.
You people the men of God today, you people are not nice. I'm going jare. You people are not nice. You people are not nice. The men of God go nice.
Obi-Oye.
No, nice. Men of God BòSST, yes, that's the mother's name.
Okay. It made me to hate any names, BòSST or BòSST.
You people.
Even I've told my child, if you hear Bob, not to talk about sex, don't hear.
I want to buy Benny Sunday.
I was saying on the live show.
You want to add one bombshell again?
I was saying on the live show yesterday. I just imagine that my cousin or any of my people just want to get married, and I go invitation, and I just go there and I just see Auntie Justice as the family of the.
Hallucinating.
I swear to God, that would
no, if I just see all this,
you know what damage you guys have done to this life.
No, me, I won't agree. I will just go and bring the story of Mohbad that I'm.
He would never. We have my color faces.
God forbid. So,
go and sleep. Thank you very much for tonight.
Mr. King, good night.